Can a randomly assembled team
Psyduck! Welcome to the team, Psyduck.
and frankly absurd strategies
They did not use sucker. That did nothing. But
defy the odds
epic skidoo
and carry
sweep.
us all the way to Master Ball?
We win!
This is Roulette to Ranked. Welcome back. I am Frolicker VGC. Last time out, we got a couple of wins. We moved up a rank, so we get to add a new random mon to the team. Hopefully it's something good, so that we can maybe go up another rank today, get to Great Ball, and have another mon for the start of next episode. Without further ado, let's see what is the new mon we are adding to our team today. I don't believe that is legal. We are using VGC Regulation E, and I don't believe that is available in the game, so we're going to go ahead, we're going to roll again. That one's legal. Yeah, that one's allowed, unfortunately. Scolopede's looking really good right now, isn't it? Starly, welcome to the team. I don't know if Starly outclasses Noctowl. Does it get Intimidate? That could be something to think about. I don't know if we'll be relying on Starly heavily. We'll see, maybe I'll cook up something. But there's a good chance we wind up with a very similar team to last episode. Still should be a pretty fun episode, trying to get another rank so we can get another mon. Hopefully next time we might get something a little bit more powerful than Starly. Anyway, Starly, it's good to have you. Welcome to the team. Alright, so here is why Starly is the greatest and most powerful Pokemon in this current format, VGC Regulation E. With Starly, you don't need Intimidate. It's not an option, but even if it were, I'd rather have Keen Eye, so that my endeavors don't miss. We're using Starly today, and we're gonna see how it goes. Basically, the thought process here is Thwacky didn't do a whole lot last episode. The rest of the team was really, really strong. I think that Starly can work, and the way we're gonna make Starly work is we have a Starly that has the minimum defense value that a Starly can have. Almost the minimum HP value, so I think it has like 1 HP IV. So that it's basically the weakest Starly I could get, so that whenever I Endeavor, if I Endeavor from full health, it's still dealing a lot of damage to an opponent, and if an opponent attacks me, I'm very likely to get down to 1 HP, so that if I Endeavor them from that point, the opponent will also go down to 1 HP, which is what that move does. So I have Endeavor Quick Attack, basically, so that Starly can hypothetically 1v1 any non-Ghost type mon I might encounter. But that's not really the big reason I have it. The big reason I have it is Tailwind. Last time, Noctowl just didn't end up getting to set up Tailwind in any of the 3 games, and I think that's largely because it's not super bulky. I don't have a lot of support going on around it to enable it to set up a Tailwind. And then additionally, I don't always want Noctowl to set up Tailwind, because sometimes I just really like its damage. And so the thing about Starly here is I can Lee it, I can set up Tailwind, there's a good chance they're not going to double into Starly, there's a good chance the opponent has no idea what it wants to do. There's a decent chance they activate Focus Sash, I get a Tailwind off, and then this Starly is maximum speed, so that it outspeeds Noctowl by 1 point, and it outspeeds Sandaconda by 2 points. So what that means is if I get a Tailwind off, and Starly is next to Noctowl or Sandaconda, that means turn 2, Starly can Endeavor, and I can Endeavor into a Hyper Voice, or Endeavor into an attack by Sandaconda, to knock out whatever Pokemon, to immediately knock out whatever Pokemon I just dropped to 1 HP. U-turn is just to chip something that might be immune to normal type moves, like a ghost type. Yeah, we're gonna see. Hypothetically, I think the Starly set can work. It's not strong, but I think it can actually be functional. And I think the Tailwind is really where we're going to get a lot of value on it, even if we don't see Endeavor pulling a lot of weight. Noctow's the same set, except I changed it to Terra Dragon. I just thought I don't really want to be clicking Hurricane, so I don't like that flying offensive Terra I had. And this just potentially lets it live a big hit from an Iron Hands or an Ogre Pawn, potentially. Sandaconda, same set. It did really well last time. Iron Bundle, same set. You could definitely play with the items on this bundle. I just think Covert Cloak is fine for now, adds a little bit of a surprise factor. Skidoo, we actually changed the ability on Skidoo since we don't have grassy terrain on the team anymore. Grass Pelt just wasn't as useful. So we're going Sap Sipper Eviolite. I think at this level, when we aren't in Master Ball tier, having an ability that grants you an immunity is really useful. I think we've seen that a lot with Earthworm with its Earth Eater ability. Not everyone knows that Earthworm has Earth Eater, so they'll hit a ground type move into it. I think we're going to run into situations where people don't realize that a Terra Water Skidoo is still immune to grass moves, and they might hit it with a grass move, power it up, or just give us an extra free turn to set up Leech Seeds or Bulk Ups. I know there's a Starly on this team, but I'm feeling good about it. I think Starly is going to lead us to victory today. We'll see. Sandaconda Earthworm's a really good lead, though. We'll try and deal some damage, and Shed Pass, and then from there, try and get in Bundle safely. Because, yeah, Bundle just goes crazy against this team. Melodic and Hypnosis, if they want to be cheeky, can also coil into Hypnosis, which isn't as scary. Okay, so Sandaconda is the fastest mon on the team. They could be going for Trick Room. Water? What? What's happening? Oh, let me see. What does this Slowbro do? Yawn! That's perfect. Yep, because they yawned into the substitute. That fails. And all of a sudden, we're in a fantastic spot. They did not switch. They did not Terra. If they don't protect, then this should be a double KO. Okay. Okay, this game's gone pretty well so far. We may not need Starly for this one. What are you bringing out? King Gambit. That's the one thing Bundle actually doesn't want to see. And Dragonite, which Bundle is okay seeing. And I'll freeze dry to Dragonite. They should Terra out of this weakness with Dragonite, but again, they might not. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. They should have Terra'd something at some point, because this Dragonite's about to get hit with a ton of damage. Yep. They still do have Terra. So I actually probably want to Leech Seed with Skidoo more than anything else. Brick Break. Yeah, I think they just threw some mons together, which granted is what I did. But yeah, just like they had a lot of mons with decent stats, but I don't think there was a whole lot of strategy to go around. Not a ton of speed control, except for maybe Slowbro. They didn't go for a speed control move. Okay, I'll miss the Hydro Pump. Yeah, that's step one. Skidoo is faster, which means that I can start bulking up. Brick Break does not quite kill. I actually kind of don't care if Bundle goes down. Nope, I'll just miss another Hydro Pump. That's honestly, if you had to miss some Hydro Pumps, this is an okay time to do it. I just need them to not... I mean, they could have Swords Dance, I guess, which would be a little funny. But no, I just go for Brick Break again. And then... do I Terra Earthworm? I think I do, right?
just to guarantee I get the body press off? No, I don't, because if they do have an offensive Terra, I would rather be able to Terra with Skidoo defensively. Which sounds weird, but I'm just trying to think of, like, what's, like, the one weird play they can make to really punish me. And they'll just let me KO their King Gamma with Body Press. There we go! That is another win! Another epic Skidoo sweep for our Roulette to Rank series. And we have our first win of the day. No Starly yet, but hopefully we can get Starly involved in the coming battles. We'll see. How much do we rank up? Let's see. Okay, I think... The thing is, I think if you get consecutive wins, you get boosted further as you rank up. So I think if we win the next one, we rank up. If we lose, then win, we might not. Yeah, great job. I'm gonna credit that one to Skidoo. I know a lot of other stuff happened, but we're gonna say that was entirely thanks to Skidoo. That is 4 Skidoo wins in this Roulette to Ranked series so far. Don't know how that keeps happening, but Skidoo just keeps going crazy. Alright, let's see how the next one goes. Hope you're enjoying the video so far. Make sure to like and subscribe. This is a really, really small channel right now, so if you do like or subscribe, it helps me out a whole bunch. Also, if you subscribe, you'll get updates on when new episodes to this series are added. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Back to the battles. Starly was just too good to be wasted last time. So we're going to see if Starly has a good matchup here. Another really weird team. I don't love the redirection for Starly, but other than that, especially with, like, Endeavor is really good against screens. Funnily enough. They've got some Earthquake weaknesses, but then they also... I mean, this is a really unconventional team, but I could actually... I mean, it's actually kind of cool, and I could actually see it genuinely working. It's just a little funny. Because it's like, yeah, it's like Santa Connor would love to just hit a whole bunch of ground moves, but there's enough immunities, but with Rotom and Sinistra, you actually have kind of an answer into it, which is interesting. Yeah, I don't know if this is the best way to play this, because I think if I was really tryharding, I think a Shed Tail pass into Bundle might have been better, but we came here to see Starly destroy some matches, sweep some games, and that is what we are going to go for here. What is this Sinistra doing? Lead Sinistra is weird because you don't get Hospitality, so it can't heal its friends as it comes in. It could be Heat Proof, which is obviously the best set, but I say that unbiasedly, but that doesn't help them here. I don't think Reflect was the play there. That does a ton of damage. That's really funny. Come on. Big damage. Big damage. Yes, Noctowl! There we go! That was actually a huge threat to our team. There we go! Bird up, you two. Okay. Look at them flapping their little wings. Clodsire, which I think is a bit of a Stallmon, but that won't enjoy an Endeavor by any means whatsoever. They should set up Light Screen. I would go for the KO on Grim if I knew they weren't going to, but they really should. Yeah, that makes sense. So unfortunately, this Clodsire is going to be taking no damage. Yeah, I mean, it just, Clodsire is just super, super specially bulky. But the issue is, for them, it's like, it's got a whole bunch of HP, but Endeavor just neutralizes that. And this is, again, why we're running so little, HP on Starly. So that it can, just do huge amounts of damage to a whole bunch of Mons. So Tailwind's not for right now, it's just in case they break my Sash, then come in with like a Cinderace. Dang it! Maybe that wasn't the play. let's see what they do. Down to Sash, that's actually huge. That means that if they don't double target the Starly, Noctowl gets to have its choice of knockout next turn. Did they double target the Starly? That Clodsire can still go down to Endeavor Hyper Voice here, which is why I made the play that I made. They should have Protect on it, but I don't know that they will. I could see them wanting to protect the Claude. I'm kind of down to Endeavor Hyper Voice here into the Grim. Gosh, I've not seen them protect this game, though. Just because I would so much rather hit the Clodsire. This guarantees a KO, though, and I could actually be in a not great spot. No. I'm gonna do it into the Clodsire, just because that's funnier. If they let me do it, and then if they don't let me do it, I get to bring in Sandaconda and Earthquake. Hey, there we go! Didn't overthink it, and that is Clodsire down, thanks to Starly actually putting in a huge amount of work here. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like screens. You put up Light Screen and Reflect to reduce the incoming damage, but Endeavor ignores that. It just takes you down to whatever Starly's current HP is. Cinderace, there we go. That is why I set up Tailwind. Ooh, Terra. Again, Sandaconda, thanks to Tailwind, should outspeed this Cinderace. What Terra is it? Terra Fire. So that means you actually can't Libero out of that now. And I mean, this can do... Yeah, I think the Cinderace just goes down before it gets to move. Yeah, I mean, that was a ton of damage. And Starly wins us a game in VGC Regulation E, and Starly did everything I wanted it to do. It didn't, like, pick up the KO, I guess, with the Quick Attack, but, like, Starly let me knock out a Clodsire from near full. Put on a ton of offensive pressure, so much so that the opponent was just targeting into it. That was as good a Starly game as I could have hoped for. That was crazy. And Noctowl was nuts as well. Okoing the Sinistra with Hurricane. That was awesome. That was awesome. Okay. 2-0 today, thanks to Starly and Skidoo putting in a whole bunch of work. And is that enough to get us another Mon? Yes! Starly! Starly gets us a new member added to the team! Oh. These have... I'm just a little bit flabbergasted that these battles have gone so well. Because I think last time out, it's like even our wins, I think were just really, really hard fought. And here, just like, we have kind of Iron Bundle just bulldozing a team with the help of Skidoo. And then we have Starly just annihilating the Grimmsnarl Clodsire defensive core, leading us to victory. That's really, really funny. Can Starly lead us to victory? Okay, that's not really great. Okay. They have Grassy Surge, they've got Urshifu. Urshifu is a spooky mon. Urshifu's a spooky mon. They definitely can deny Tailwind. I don't think I want to Terra Ghost the Starly. I could do that to avoid the fake out, but that doesn't seem very smart. I could see Surging, because I could see Surging Strikes into Starly, fake out into Earthworm, and we're gonna see. If they Surging Strikes the Starly, then it definitely goes down. Yep. Oh, poor Starly. Not quite the right lead here. Noctowl actually would have been crazy here with Terra Dragon, because I could have, like, Shed-tailed Terra Dragon and then Hurricaned either one of these Mons. That would have been very, very big. Yeah, yeah, this is tough. We were trying to see if we could do something with Starly here, but I mean, honestly, I think this is just an especially bad lead for Starly. I was really afraid of Heatran. It was a big reason I wanted to do it, but it makes sense they wouldn't lead Heatran because I have so many. I have Sandaconda. We'll see if they Surging Strikes the bundle and our Scarf and like double up into it. Then like we lose. But I mean, with our weird team, there's a lot of ways to lose very quickly. Truth be told. So yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's like I think if the opponent's decent, they should usually win. And then if they okay, that's a good sign. And we don't. Okay, that's awesome. Please don't be Focus Sash. That would be horrible. Okay, good. It was probably Mystic Water then. We're not even 2-hit KO'd by Rillaboom, and all of us, we're kind of building up some momentum here, okay? Heatran. Okay, you've got to Terra the Heatran then. Because I don't know why... There's no reason why you would go Heatran if you weren't about to Terra it. And so I think what I'm actually willing to do is Freeze Dry here, call that Terra, and if they're Terra Fairy... Oh, I could just double up into the Heatran. No, they could protect with Heatran. So I'm just going to Freeze Dry here, and then I'm going to Iron Head that Heatran, man. I'm going to predict a Terra Fairy Heatran. Let's see. I imagine it protects. Please be Terra Fairy. If it's Terra Fairy, that would be insane. Please be Terra Fairy. Ah, of course it's Terra Grass. Of course. Oh, man. I mean, Iron Head's still doing a lot. They break the sub. That's interesting. Yeah, because they're wanting to Heat Wave. If I had just, like, freeze-dried... Iron-headed the Heatran. That would have been big. Because if this is AV Rillaboom, which I imagine it is, I think it should live. Yeah, that's definitely AV. Flinch. Can we get a flinch here? Can we get a flinch here? Nope. Flash Cannon's good. Just because Heat Wave would have killed the bundle anyway. But, unfortunately... Yeah, we kind of needed bundle there. So Protect might have been good, just to kind of scout out what they were doing. Because now I think we're kind of toast. Unfortunately. Yep. Can I get a flinch? Can I get a flinch? Nope, no flinch. Yep, and that should do it. That should do it. Yeah, that was rough. Yeah, we needed, had we gotten an Iron Head flinch when Bundle was still alive, that would have been big. I was hoping they were Terra Fairy. Truthfully, Heatrans are usually Terra Fairy or Terra Grass. Most of them nowadays are Terra Fairy. This actually looks like it might be like a Regulation D team. An early Regulation D team, which is a little bit older. And at that time, most Heatrans were Terra Grass. And so I think that's where that comes from. Yeah, we don't have it here. I think this should kill me, or come very, very close. That actually didn't do as much as I thought. Fire Blast? Is that Specs? That was Specs Heatran. A little bit of, some weird plays to end the game, but, yeah. Yeah. I think that's why we have Terra Dragon on Noctowl, because if we had let it, we would have been in a decent spot. But it's a Starly video. Gotta see if we can make something happen with the Starly. I want to keep battling. I want to see if we can get another one. I don't know if we'll get another Starly video, but we just got into a hole pretty quick that time, and I think if we had lasted a little bit longer, we could have made something happen there. Again, I don't know if Starly's the choice here, but it's funny. It's funny. Alright, let's see what they lead. Probably Blizzard stuff? Yeah. That's what I thought. So, I mean, the thing is, if they want to double Blizzard, that's not the worst thing in the world for me. That's kind of fine. The thing that would be bad is if they, like, Blizzarded and froze Earthworm. That would be really, really bad. And then I think Tailwind makes the most sense for me. I forgot to look if it was a booster bundle. I don't think it was. Please don't freeze. Please don't freeze. Please don't freeze. Please don't freeze. Let's see. Yep, of course. Yeah, we knew that was going to happen. We knew that was going to happen. Okay. That's at least good that if my Mon got frozen, that if Starly got frozen, at least it goes down. That's very, very sad, though. Please no freeze on Earthworm. And we get Shit-Tail. I do wish that I had Heavy Slammed. Because I could have just killed the Ninetales, guaranteed no Veil. But that is fine. Then we'll see kind of what goes on from there. I don't remember if the bundle was booster start. Usually they're booster, but I don't think it was. Especially if things went so quick, I'm not remembering. I don't think it was booster. I'll feel really foolish because it's on video and I'll know if I'm wrong. But eventually. Let's see. Okay, I got crit, because that was a 4 times resist, but Bundle can't get frozen, Sandaconda can't get frozen here because it's behind a sub. I'm hoping that I baited them into blizzarding with their own Mon. I don't think Sandaconda... Oh, Sandaconda does outspeed! So we deny the second freeze chance, we deny Veil, which is actually really good. Really, really good for us. Conkeldurr. I'm hoping they Drain Punch into Sandaconda and Blizzard. That's my hope, but... Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that wasn't a great move on there. I mean, I'm kind of wishing I kept Sandaconda in to some extent now. Let's see here. Okay, hung in there, Bundle. That's actually huge. And do they have a flying type, or should I just be earthquaking from here on out, is my big question. There is some issues with just earthquaking out, because if they do have Ogerpon Wellspring in the back, then that becomes a big issue for me. Are they most likely to have in the back based on my team? I could see them having Chi, or I could see them having Ogerpon Wellspring. I think those make the most sense. So I actually think high horsepower and protect the bundle is the play here. What is more likely to kill? I think I go... Yeah, I don't know if that's more likely to kill, but with the defense boost in Snow, I just didn't think I was getting the KO on their opposing Iron Bundle, and I was just hoping that maybe I'll get it on the Conkeldurr. Mach Punch into the bundle makes sense. That also makes me feel good about this decision. Come on. Not quite. Yeah, we need a double protect to have a chance here. We need a double protect. So we're going to see if we get it. If we don't get it, then I think we just lose on the spot. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because we're knocking out that Conkeldurr. Now we have Bundle to threaten whatever it is they want to bring in. I would love to see Snow end. I don't know if it does. If they freeze me, that's a chance for them to clinch the game on their end as well. This is looking like Specs Bundle, just based on what I'm seeing. Please no freeze. The Snow stopped. That's good, especially if it is Specs Bundle. What do they send out? Ah! That the thing I least expected to see, and the thing I really didn't want to see, because that should lose us the game. Yeah, because it's like, if it was Chi-Yu, man, that was just like the one thing I really, really did not want to see. We're going to assume it's Specs Bundle. And so what we're going to do is we are just going to go for big damage into the Scizor with Hydro Pump and High Horsepower. They should Bullet Punch something to kill it. But Blizzard can potentially just miss and miss and miss. Please live. Ah! That was probably pretty close to... No, it probably wasn't pretty close. I mean, Sandaconda is really physically bulky, but Scizor is pretty dang strong as well. I think we'd need a... I don't even think a crit would do it here on our end, like a crit into a miss. No, that would have done it if we had crit into a mist. But, alas. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, we got our 2 quick wins, and then was flying a little bit too close to the sun with Starly, I think. Okay, we're still in rank 6. And the thing is, I actually wanted to keep grinding for a little bit, because we are about to be at the end of a season. Just because the month is ending. I'm getting kind of busy at like the end of November, early December with just work stuff, so wasn't able to grind past rank 6 here. Whenever the month ends, everything resets, the ladder resets, and you get pushed down 2 ranks. And so I was hoping we could maybe rise another rank before then, and then that would actually like give us a lot of, like, help us on our way for next time as well. But really, just at the end of the day, ending with like at the bottom of a rank, like at the bottom of rank 6, which is where we're at right now, is pretty good for the end of a month. That also gives us the potential to add some new mons. Next time out, we are going to add 1 random mon to the team, thanks to the work Starly put in at the beginning of this episode. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, so that you can be kept up to date whenever new episodes are released. And if this is your first episode of Roulette to Ranked, welcome. I have a playlist of all of the episodes in order that you can click on. It should be kind of hovering around here somewhere if you enjoyed the content and want to get all caught up. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. I will see you next time.